Chapter 1. Then. Fall. North Florida. Bruised sky above rusted rim of earth. Black forest backlit by plum-colored clouds, receding glow, expanding dark. Deep in the cold woods of the Apalachicola River Basin, Remington James slowly makes his way beneath a canopy of pine and oak and cypress trees along a forest floor of fallen pine straw, wishing he'd worn a better jacket. His Chippewa snake boots slipping occasionally, unable to find footing on the slick surface. Above him, a brisk breeze whistles through the branches, swaying the treetops in an ancient dance, raining down dead leaves and pine needles. It's his favorite time of day in his favorite time of year. His family's hunting lease, his favorite place to hide from the claustrophobia of small-town life increasingly closing in on him. Screams. He hears what sounds like human screams from a great distance away, but can't imagine anyone else is out here, and decides it must be an animal, or the type of aural illusion that occurs so often when he's alone this deep in the disorienting woods. Still, it unnerves him, especially when, there it is again. Doesn't sound like any animals he's ever heard, and he finds it far more disquieting than any sound he's ever encountered out here. It's not a person, he tells himself. It's not. Can't be. But even if it were, you'd never be able to find anyone out here. The sound stops, and he continues. One good shot. Even closing the shop early, something his dad never did, particularly during hunting season. He has only the narrowest of margins, like the small strip of light from a slightly open door in which there will be enough illumination for exposure. The drive out to the edge of his family's land, the ATV ride into the river swamp, the walk through acres of browning, but still thick foliage. All close the door even more, but all he wants is to check his camera traps and get one good shot with his new camera. He'll trudge as far as he can, search as long as he can, capturing the image at the last possible moment, stumbling back into full dark if he has to. Given the circumstances of his current condition and the lack of choices he has, there's nothing he'd rather be doing. No way he'd rather spend his few short evening hours than in pursuit of the perfect picture. Loss, emptiness, numbness. His dad dying so young has filled the facade of Remington's life with tiny fissures, a fine spider's web of hairline fractures threatening collapse and crumble. Facade or foundation? Maybe it's not just the surface of his life, but the core that's cracking. He isn't sure, and he doesn't want to think about it. Though part of him believes he'll come alone to the woods, so he'll be forced to do just that. He's wanted to be an adventure photographer for over a decade, but pulling the trigger now, making the investment, obsessively spending every free moment in its pursuit, in the wake of his dad's death, the wake that still rocks the little lifeboat of his existence, is a fearful man's frenzied attempt at mitigating mortality. And he knows it. He just doesn't know what else to do. Heather could tell him.